What's going on, you guys? We are live. Hit that like button as you come on in. Really, this is a somewhat of an open discussion, so to speak. But of course, we're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Gervonta Davis. Hit that like button as you come on in. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Teofimo Lopez then really sparked his name in the boxing community. Called Shakur Stevenson a groupie. Shakur Stevenson responds to it. There's been a lot of action amongst the lighter weight younger fighters, man. Took all the shine away from the welterweights, man. Took away all the juice from guys like Crawford and Spence. Salute to Picasso, man. What's going on, man? I see you in the building. Took all the juice away from these dudes, man. Ryan Garcia came out. They came out with a video. See, I told you guys it was going to be some type of controversy with that fight. But they had a video. What's up, Toronto Royalty? Ryan Garcia said something about his rib after the fight and shit. And Showtime got it on camera. I'm sure played it in a little bit. But, he said, don't forget another Spence Crawford rumor. Yeah, Spence Crawford is alleged to be set for July 22nd. But nobody's biting on this no more. Nobody in the boxing community is biting on the Spence Crawford news. Nobody's biting on it no more. And at this point, I think boxing fans are over it. If I'm honest, I think boxing fans are over the whole Spence Crawford thing until it actually happens. It's a shame that Crawford is going to be 36 years old now. I don't really think that's going to be a factor, but 35, 36 years old, shit should have happened when he was 32, 33. Now he about to be pushing 36. Tank Davis is the face, though, man. Tank Davis hit 1.4. Now, prior to that, this was his numbers. With Santa Cruz, 225. Barrios, 200. Isaac Cruz, only 100,000. Damn. Rolly Romero, 275. Hector Luis Garcia, 200. Ryan Garcia, 1.4. Is Ryan Garcia a contributor to this? I mean, that's a huge, huge jump from his average of 200-some thousand. Huge jump. I think the boxing needs to make these bigger fights more often. What's up, Picasso? Thank you for the super chat, man. He says, was Teofimo dropped from Creed 3? Was he even in the movie? What's going on, Cortez Allen? I see you in the building. Man, we're going to have to cook on Teofimo, man. It seems like a lot of people. Teofimo, if his job, if his plan, if his agenda was to get people's attention, he did just that. He said his last fight did 61,000. Damn. If Teofimo Lopez was looking to get his attention, he did just that, man. He did exactly what he was looking for. And he's standing on it. He didn't come out and say, I didn't mean it that way. And, he didn't, man, he stood on it. His dad had to come out and say something, though. But they still really stood on what they said. And it's cool. So when Josh Taylor beats his fucking ass and gets rid of him for good, I don't want to hear him. I don't want to see no praying hands. I don't want to hear thank God and all that. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Get the out of the way. You said Tank is going to fight more cherries and have pointless rematch. We're going to talk about it, man, because look, I seen something, right? And it's good when you guys bring up topics in the chat. Just keep it coming. But I seen something with Calvin Ford. Oh, boy. Here we go again, you guys. Here we go again. We preparing for it. But see, we're more prepared for it this time. We went through it twice already if you've been around long enough. With the Mayweather-Pacquiao, and then with the Spencer Crawford, and maybe with Devin, Shakur, vice versa, switch them around. Calvin Ford said that Devin Haney can't. He said he can't really. There's not. He don't see nothing he could do that Devin can do to Tank. But basically, he ain't trying to make those fights right now. He's gonna. Basically, these guys got to get their numbers up, like I said. Like I was telling you guys, if you watch the videos, man, I'll tell you what these guys are going to say before they say it. He said they're going to get their numbers up, and that's what Calvin Ford said. They're going to get their numbers up. It's going to have to make sense. You know, those fights already really make sense. Shakur Stevenson closing in on 1 million subscribers. I mean, 1 million followers. You know, Devin Haney got some juice in the game. Maybe not as big as Ryan, but big nonetheless. And if Tank is really that guy, right? See now, this is what this does for me for Tank. And I'm a Tank fan, Devin fan, and a Shakur fan. So really, I have no horse in the race. But what this does for me with Tank is now you in a Canelo position to where there's no excuses. You can fight whoever. You can fight whoever you want to fight, Tank. And it should do good numbers, right? If you're really the man, it shouldn't matter who you fight. And if you was to fight a guy like Devin Haney, the numbers would be probably better than it would you fighting the Pitbull Cruz. Yeah, he said Haney got to look impressive. Yeah, he said Haney got to look impressive to get a fight with Tank. Yeah, man. I mean, bro, look. They know Devin ain't going to be around too much longer at 135 pounds. So what they going to do is they going to wait him out. You know what I'm saying? They going to likely wait him out. You know, that's just what the fuck is going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? We already know what's about to happen. Nah, he can't fight William Zepeda, bro, because William Zepeda is getting what De La Hoya just come out and say. He said that William Zepeda, he wants to kind of build him a little more before he puts him in there with Shakur. That's what he said. So, nah, you can't fight Tank either. You said Tank a money cow. He don't care about his name 20, 30 years down the line. Yeah, man. Legacy lives forever, bro. And Tank Davis is a fighter that's in a position to really, really take the sport by the horns. And he has the potential, and I always felt this, but he has the potential to surpass Floyd Mayweather. Will he? I don't know. That's Floyd Mayweather. And Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Because he could fight all the best guys. There's a plethora of talented fighters that he could fight. Tank Davis is a knockout artist, so people are always going to love the punchers. And people just like Tank. So Tank Davis could do a lot more than what his handler is going to be having him doing. Now, Floyd didn't fight none of them. And it leads me to believe that Tank ain't. And I like Floyd, but Floyd didn't fight none of them. He's supposed to fight Lara. He's supposed to fight Thurman. I guess Bradley got sent the offer. You know, I'm not, so Bradley, I guess, turned that down, allegedly. This is just what they said. This came out years later. Yeah, Floyd didn't fight none of those dudes, bro. He ain't gonna fight none of them. And it's not to say that Tank can't beat him either, though. You know what I'm saying? Tank fans are some of the most sensitive fans in boxing right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't even be like really objective with Tank because his fans is just, oh my goodness. But not to say that he can't win those fights, but we already know what's about to happen, bro. We heard what Floyd Mayweather came out and said. I got the clip? Let me put the clips up. We heard what Floyd came out and said, man. You know, Floyd said Tank and T.O. Tank came out himself. Check it out. Tank came out himself, and I got the clip, said that Teofimo Lopez, he can't sell tickets. He ain't sell tickets. He a bum ass, blah, blah, blah. Sell some tickets, right? So how y'all go fight T.O. if he ain't selling tickets? T.O. is not a draw at all. He ain't a draw like that at all. This is why Top Rank is kicking his ass to the curb, right? They go fight him because, well, shit, we gonna stay away from guys like Devin and Shakur because, well, they got the potential to beat you. That's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez, they see another black and brown type fight. People are going to automatically gravitate towards that. That's just what it is. And they've been using that for years. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for Tank. Because when he do get in there with another black fighter, how would it play out? Dude got down my throat when you try to match these dudes up, these three guys, you got some fans, most particularly Tank fans, if I'm honest, will jump down your throat and say that why do Tank got to fight these dudes, and why are you trying to put the black fighters against each other, and all this other shit. But I'm looking at it as from a fight fan perspective. I see three very talented young fighters. I want to see who's the best. Everything else is getting in my way as a fight fan. Everything else is just going to get in my way. But we go knock down those barriers early with these dudes. Because we see how things could play out when things get drawn out. And we going through it now with Spencer Crawford. Salute to everybody in the bed, man. Hit that like button for your boy. You said sad when special fighters like Tank don't believe in himself. Man, I don't know. Look, if you've been following Tank, if you've seen old footage of Tank Davis, really, if I'm honest, you guys, he's never been that guy that's going to be calling out fighters, bro. Even when he was 18 years old with 4-0, 4 knockouts. He's just not that guy. So that may come off as him being scared or whatever, but he never really just be name dropping guys. He just don't. You said we would get, yeah, that's what Floyd was saying. What's up when the train loses complaint? I see you in the building. Yeah, Floyd said that we would get, he wants to see Shakur and Devin. That fight likely would happen before we get a Tank fight. And they may have to knock each other off, and then the winner may have, get the fight with Tank. It's crazy, though, how the guy, really the man at 135 is Devin Haney, right? But in boxing, it's the only sport to where the championships really don't hold no weight over drawing power. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't hold any weight. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. Like in the UFC, even if the cash cow, if he's the challenger, he's the challenger. He's going to be coming out second, all that still. You know what I'm saying? But in boxing, if a dude is the A side, if he's a cash cow, he likely will come out second to the guy that's the champion, bro. That's boxing. A side got too much pull. They can put stipulations in contracts. And people are okay with it. I'm not okay with that stuff. Put in. That's like WWE rigged fights, like rigged matches and shit, bro. You setting up handicaps and shit. You says Devin, Tank, Shakur is the new hottest topic. Yeah, man. Hottest topic in boxing is Devin, Tank, and Shakur, man. Devin, Tank, and Shakur, and everybody else, all the younger lightweights, man. All the young guys is really hot right now. And Teofimo punk ass did a good job of getting his name out there again, too. Yeah, man. Salute to Sly Tendencies for the super chat. He says, you prove you're the best by fighting the best, period. People need to stop race hustling and making excuses. Fans want to see the best. Hey, that's exactly, bro. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They tend to do that, and then, they just okay with it because their favorite fighter is in a certain position. But then there's another guy who they may like, but they may not like as much as this guy. They may share the same complexion. Oh, no, we don't want to see them fight. Nah, bro, we got to see them fight, bro. This is sport. We need to know who's the best. We need to know who's the best. And I have a feeling we could get that with these younger lightweight guys, man. Spencer Crawford, man, that shit. Man, we got Wilder Fury 3 times. Wilder Joshua they already about to be fighting. All kinds of shit is happening in boxing. Tank and Ryan fought that already came and went before we even got a Spence Crawford announcement, bro. So I ain't trying to hear nothing that's gonna prevent fights again. Because I felt like the fans contributed in the stalling of this Spencer Crawford thing too. Too much bullshit putting in boxing universe to where there was an imaginary street built and dudes needed to do more. And he didn't, like all this shit, man. Nah, bro. We gonna nip that shit in the bud right away. Devin Haney is the man, right? 2.2 million followers on IG. One of the hottest names in boxing right now. Shakur Stevenson, one of the hottest names in boxing. They see him as a future all-time great, all this other stuff they saying about Shakur Stevenson. And Tank Davis is the cash cow. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody not having nothing to make no fight. I don't want to hear nothing. Calvin Ford is already telling us, though, that we may not get them fights. He already telling us. He already telling us, man. Y'all ain't getting them fights right now. We go explore our options. We go fight the pit bull, and that's what we go do. You know what I'm saying? We go fight the pit bull, and that's what we go do. We ain't gonna get no Shakur. Y'all ain't gonna get no Devin. Devin ain't taking no catch weights. He ain't taking no rehydration clauses. None of that stuff, man. None of that. So boxing's gonna, but the future of boxing, it is looking really good. It's looking really, really good. You know what I'm saying? It's looking really good. But will things happen, man? This is what I be saying. Sometimes wrong dudes get put in position in boxing. When dude becomes a super A side, things tend to change. You know? Things tend to change. I don't know. How's everybody doing, though, man? How's everybody doing? You said T.O.'s an asshole, but he blocked me on Instagram because I said Bradley and Ward jobs ain't to be on your yes men. I didn't even roast or anything. Do the song. Hey, Teofimo, bro. Hold up. Let me see what Teofimo been doing a lot lately. I don't like Teofimo, bro. I'm just come out and say it. If there's a boxer I don't like right now, it's Teofimo Lopez. I was already on the fence with him as it was, because he just seemed like a phony ass dude. I seen some shady, phony shit from him. You know, he seemed like a shiesty ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how your boy Bushido rock. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a shiesty dude, like a dude that'll be cool with you in your face type dude, but then be talking hella shit about you behind your back. That's the type of dude Teofimo seem like he is. And I don't really fuck with those type of people. You know what I'm saying? So Josh Taylor beating his ass would be great for boxing. It'll be great. It'll be great for the moment. He's blocking people. You know what I'm saying? They be on here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold up, man.
No, he's fighting the best at 140. That's why I love him for it. And when it's all said and done, this guy's going to have Lomachenko on his resume, Josh Taylor on his resume, Nakatani, Richard Coleman, and Kambosos. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If this guy messes around and beats Josh Taylor, he would have beaten Josh Taylor and Lomachenko. No matter what you try to accomplish, there will always be these people. And that's why I said boxing is inspiring, and I never talk boxing. I'm talking life. You always want to have.
All right, showbiz. All right, man. Okay, bro. I get what he be trying to do and shit, right? He tried to be the safe guy. You know, he don't want to offend nobody. You know, diplomatic and shit. Man, fuck Teofimo Lopez. Okay? Fuck him. Showbiz could be the good guy. I'll be the bad guy. Fuck Teofimo Lopez. Can't wait till Josh Taylor gets rid of this dude. Simple as that. Because I know what Teofimo Lopez really meant. I know what he really was. I know what he really wanted to say. What's going on, Lost Art of Boxing? Salute, man. Y'all go subscribe to the Lost Art of Boxing.
Have these people right here do what Teofimo Lopez is doing. Still have the balls, intestinal fortitude, and the guts to go for even more than what they're telling you can't do.
I really got something really slick and smart to say, but I think I should just keep it to myself. I think I should just keep it to myself, man. June 10th, man. Teofimo Lopez really did a good job of getting boxing fans' attention, if anything. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if he wanted to get some attention, he knew how to do it, and he did it. And he's standing on it. So good, stand on that shit. I don't even want him to take nothing back. Don't take that shit back. Stand on that shit. Yeah, showbiz. He be showing out, man. He be showing out, bro. He be showing out, bro. Hey, you said Teofimo disabled. Oh, he did? Yeah, he did, bro. Because dudes was coming for showbiz, dog. That's why. Let me see. I didn't even look at the comments or nothing. Let me see.
Teofimo.
Oh, shit. It is disabled. Yeah, he didn't want nobody to rip on showbiz, man. Hey. Well, we gonna see what happens. We gonna see what happens, man. Teofimo Lopez kind of fucked up because I feel like a lot of his fans was black. A lot of black people rocking with Teofimo Lopez. Like he just kind of alienated his fan base, part of his fan base, so to speak. Because it's not like there's a huge Honduran community like that to really, So he got to attach himself to somebody, right? And he just alienated a lot of his fans. I see a lot of black folks rocking with Teofimo Lopez, and now a lot of people want to see Josh Taylor with the kilt and everything whoop his ass, man. But go ahead, keep playing this bad guy role, Teofimo. Keep playing the bad guy role. We need more bad guys in boxing. Keep being that bad guy, man. Hey, man, look, I questioned something real quick while we here. I don't know, man. Hold up. Let me show y'all something real quick. Wait. Ryan Garcia's followers shot the hell up, man. Shot up to 10 million something. He passed the tank up, man. Is Ryan Garcia the major contributor to that fight doing 1.4 million? We talk about all the real shit over here. I like to be honest too. It took two of them to make that happen, bro. We can't sit here and just say Tank did it by himself because it's proven that he really couldn't do it by himself, bro. You said Ryan a real cash cow. You said Ryan a real cash cow. Yeah, man. I don't know, y'all. Because Ryan got 10 point something million people following him. Hold up. And really, let's be honest, though. Like, we like to keep it 1,000. We don't really know what Ryan's pay-per-view numbers even was. Anyway, really. It's not like the Zone was out here letting everybody know about the pay-per-view numbers and shit. They not. So we really don't know. Now, when Tank Davis fights Pitbull Cruz, then we go no. But then it may not even come out and broadcast it like they did the 1.4. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think people still going to be interested in seeing Ryan. What's going on, Orlando Finney? Just to see what he do to bounce back. Yeah, Teo said Ryan quit. He thinks George, Rick, man, I'm telling you, bro, Teofimo be saying some delusional, crazy stuff, bro. You said Ryan never been on pay-per-view till he fought Tank, right? Yeah. So he ain't even. So if we going off of followers and shit, like what told them that Ryan Garcia was gonna bring that much juice? His followers on social media, because Devin Haney got followers on social media too. You know what I'm saying? 2.2. You know what I'm saying? Dev got some followers too. If we going on followers, and then he got a pay-per-view fight coming up with Vasily Lomachenko. I think people kind of low-key sleeping on Loma, but we go see. Hopefully Devin has the energy to deal with Loma. I heard Loma could be really mentally exhausting. Fighting him could be mentally exhausting. But Devin got 2.2. You know what I'm saying? He got 2.2. So if we going off of followers, Shakur Stevenson got what? Almost 900,000. He ain't. That's not bad. Because he was less than that. His numbers shot up more recently. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson's numbers shot up. So he's almost closing in on 1 million. Both of these dudes got more than Spencer Bud. So I mean, Tank Davis really could fight whoever he wants, bro. And if he wants to fight Devin, he definitely could. You know what I'm saying? All these guys hop in there in a heartbeat to fight Tank. Tank can fight whoever he wants, but they may end up making these guys wait. So since we already know what's about to happen, and we know a lot of the business is going to get into play, especially since both of these dudes are on ESPN Top Rank at ESPN, they are already doing what they're doing by building these guys. They're building these guys up, you know, they're building them up. And they building them up so much that guys like Teofimo Lopez coming out saying, y'all can have the black fighters. Oh, you said Tank and Ryan split the purse 50-50. They probably did. They probably did. You said Devin too big and too strong. He might be too big, too strong, man. He might be too big and too strong for Lomachenko, man. But in a rehydration clause, Devin gonna be able to rehydrate and everything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be none of that stuff. None of that. It's gonna be a straight up fight. Let me see something. Teofimo said he wants to fight Tank. Whatever, man. You got to get past Taylor, dude. And Tank ain't going back up to 140 no more, remember? Yeah, we remember all that. So, but yeah, check this out. Wait. Where's it at?
Yeah. I knew it. I didn't want to continue because my rib. No, listen. Okay. Listen, let me just tell you something. That type of shot is a hard one. You'd rather get hit on the chin. Yeah, I would rather not. I know. And you did, and you got up. To hit that rib part at all, Ryan? Yeah. I knew it. I didn't want to continue.
Now, what I took away from this clip, the first thing that I took away from it, probably nobody else probably even noticed it, but this is just me, is that Ryan Garcia ain't listening to this fucking guy, bro. He ain't really listening to this dude like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't listening to Joe Goosen like that, bro. Joe Goosen just there for show. That's what I got out of this little clip, is that Joe Goosen really was just there for show. That's what I got from it. Especially based off some of the things that he said as well. Yeah. So that's some of the latest news in boxing, that this clip has been released, that Ryan Garcia, they knew that he had an injury. Pretty much Ryan Garcia had an injury going into this fight with Tank Davis, man. You know what I'm saying? He had a rib injury going into the fight. And Tank kind of knew to hit him right in that exact spot, too. He hit him in the exact spot.
7, 8, 9, 10.
He hit him in the exact spot. Right. He hit him right where he was supposed to hit him. You know what I'm saying? Right where he's supposed to hit him. Oh, man, this shit is hilarious. Yeah, Goosen said he had to collaborate with Ryan. Yeah, man. Ryan needs a trainer that he's going to fucking listen to, bro. That's going to make his ass listen. Ryan Garcia ain't listening to Joe. He's just not listening to Joe. I don't think he really, Ryan Garcia he's one of those dudes that needs to have a trainer that's going to tell him it's my way or the fucking highway. And maybe Eddie Reynoso was that guy. And Ryan packed his bags and left because he wanted to go his way. Then he went back to Joe Goosen. Joe Goosen is a lenient, laid-back guy. And probably let Ryan run the camp and shit. He said they were struggling to get Ryan to do things. See? Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, hit that like button for your boy, man. Random live stream. Just talking some boxing. So, yeah, the way I look at it is that they both really contributed to the showings there. And so Tank Davis going forward, I mean, really, it really don't matter who Tank fights, though. Because casual fans are really starting to know who Tank Davis is. And really, at this point, it's not going to matter who Tank fights. People going to go tune in to see Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? So all the excuses that fans like to use for certain guys, you can't use it for Tank no more. He's on that Canelo level to where Canelo can kind of pick and choose and do what he wants to do. And it shouldn't even matter who. But if the guy's too good for his own good, well, he gonna have to make sense. He needs to do more. He needs to get his numbers up, and all this stuff. So that's likely what's about to happen in this situation with these two guys. Now Devin and Shakur, they'll likely fight before Tank will fight either one of these dudes. They'll likely fight probably within the next couple of years if Devin Haney's still at 140. I mean 135. I don't think he's going to be at 135 too much longer though. So we still got to kind of wait till this Lomachenko thing play out. But we still got to kind of wait till that play out. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we got to wait for. But then from there we go see, because Devin is pretty much a 140 pounder. You said, do you think Tank will end his career at 135? Would like to see him at 140 in 2 or 3 years. Dude got pop and skills. Yeah, man. Hey, look, Tank Davis, to me, even though he's not on the pound-for-pound list, he's a pound-for-pound fighter. To me, he is. His power can carry. Now, if you want to look a little deeper and say, well, Barrios is weight drained and but I think Tank Davis can handle himself with a lot of those dudes at 140 as well. Not everybody, but maybe some of the smaller 140 pounders. But yeah, I see him being at 140. Maybe towards the tail end. I don't see Tank going beyond 140. You know what I'm saying? Now, guys like Shakur and Tank, Shakur and Devin may surpass Tank Davis. Devin may end up being a 154 pounder or something towards the end, and Shakur Stevenson may end up being a 147 pounder. So they still really young, they didn't get to their 30s yet. So once they get to their 30s, they go grow again. So yeah, we go see, man. Tank Davis is already closing in on 30. So I don't think he's going to get too much bigger. Hey, you ain't lying, man. He says, love watching Tank a lot. He knows what fans want to see. I get what he's doing, but it isn't going to sell forever. He didn't even need rehydration clause for Garcia or Barrios. He's good, man. I'm telling you, man. That's my only beef with Tank. That he didn't need a rehydration clause on these dudes. Now this is a built-in excuse. Barrios really didn't even have to let people know he had one. He could have just kept it quiet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dance partners definitely means everything, Mike Deary. Dance partners, yeah, that's everything. But box fans don't really acknowledge that, bro. Canelo Alvarez can't draw a million just by fighting anybody. You got to have the right person to draw the big numbers, man. You got to have that right person to draw the big numbers. Ryan Garcia was the right person. Now, will Tank do that for here on out? Nah, I doubt it. His average numbers probably be higher though. And I think a fight with Pitbull would do better now because people know who Pitbull is. You know what I'm saying? They know who the Pitbull is now. So I mean, I think Tank numbers to do. I think the average of 200-some thousand probably be close to about 5. You know what I'm saying? Until he fights the right guy. He wants to get close to $1 million again. He gonna have to fight Ryan, Devin, and if they keep building Shakur, they're doing a good job with Shakur now. You know, you see these guys often. You know, as long as they can get opponents, they go be fighting, and they really want to fight. So, Top Rank is doing a good job building a new generation of black fighters to the point where now I think they learned their lesson with Crawford. So they're going to try to build these guys up right. Let the general public, the people that watch boxing, see them consistently to the point where that name sticks. Then eventually, Tank Davis and them, he's going to run out of Hispanic fighters to fight. He's eventually going to run out of these dudes to fight, bro. To the point where he's going to have to fight a Shakur, a Devin, or somebody like that. I mean, he's already at the top of the division as well. So if he wants to have the belts to add to what he's got going on, I mean, that'll make everything that much better. I mean, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Will we go be cash cowing, picking and choosing and strategically maneuvering for? Well, we can go right for the gusto and take Devin Haney out, right? I'm not saying he's taking him out, but I'm just saying in Tank's case, he's the cash cow, right? You the money man. Now you got to go get the belts, bro. You got to get the hardware, man. You got to get the belts and shit. See, Canelo Alvarez, he's the cash cow. He got all those belts. When Floyd Mayweather was the cash cow, guess what they did? They came up with all those belts. They had the belts too. You said, do Oscar keep Ryan on pay-per-view moving forward? I don't know. Ryan seems to be feeling a certain type of way about how Golden Boy, the whole thing played out. He seems to be feeling some type of way about it. So who knows what's going to happen with them, man. You said after June 10th, Teofimo officially becomes a journeyman. Yeah, man, he will. What's up, Cash G? It was good shit. I would rather see Dev versus Score. See, like both have more hunger for the sport. Yeah, man. They do. They do. But I don't, if I'm honest, bro, I don't think they really want to fight each other right now. That seemed like something that they both kind of just like, we're gonna save each other for last once we clear everybody else out. You know what I'm saying? That's probably, but that's may not how things play out. You know what I'm saying? They may have to fight each other sooner than later, unless Devin just moves up to 140 and starts campaigning there. So that's another scenario. Devin he can't make the weight no more. And then, you know, we may not see a fight with Shakur and Devin until, you know, who knows when. But Shakur and Tank is going to still be around each other. Shakur ain't going nowhere no time soon. And Tank Davis, I don't see him moving up to 140 pounds no more. So, yeah, Shakur and Tank, but that shit ain't happening. That ain't happening. Shakur is going to have to do some. They're going to have to put him in there with the right opponent and really get some numbers up because that's going to be the excuse. That's going to be the excuse, man. Pay-per-views.
I know that Tank tired of me talking, so if he tired of me talking, shut me up. So
he won't even say your name. I hear he won't even say your name.
Yeah, he won't even say my name right now. So I mean, let him come shut me up. Let's see what he really want to do. I mean, I think he's confident in his abilities. I'm very confident in my abilities. So it gotta happen. It's the biggest fight in all the sports. I think that's the Super Bowl right there.
Shakur wants to fight. That's a good question. I don't know if Haney said he's not doing no rehydration clauses and shit. So I don't think he would since he's the champion. It'll be a sanctioned championship fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he'll be able to, put in some little crazy. I don't think he'll be able to do that. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure on that. You know, these stipulations, these contracts, bro. This is why I say it's going to start to become a problem. And I hope a lot of other fighters don't start doing this shit. It's going to become a problem. People are okay with it now because they want to see their favorite fighter win no matter what. But eventually it's going to become a problem. So, yeah, Shakur wants that fight, man. But he ain't about to get that fight right now.
I'm ready right now. Like I'm ready right now. I ain't gonna say that I'm not ready right now. But I think it's depending on like what he want to do. He the cash cow. He's the A side, and he you know he's the big you know. So at the end of the day, what he want to do is all on him. If he ready, you know, he can pick and choose right now. Like he at that point where he's like at the Mayweather point where, okay, I fight him. I can fight him. I'll fight him, but I'm gonna wait to fight him. Like
right, he calls the shots.
Yeah, he got that type of leverage right now. So it's all up to him. I'm ready.
So yeah, it's all up to Tank. It's all up to Tank, man. Man, eventually Cannabis Network, Tank's gonna run out of those guys to fight, man. He's gonna eventually run out. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna eventually run out. Then what? We know Floyd ain't about to let that happen. Floyd still seems to have some type of say so what goes on with Tank Davis' career, and I'm sure Tank still goes to him. Probably will be going to him for advice, especially now. Nah, man, he ain't gonna fight Shakur or Devin, man. Those fights ain't about to happen anytime soon. Anytime soon. We go get Pitbull Cruz next. That's what we about to do. We about to watch the Pitbull and Tank go at it again. And really, that should happen. I ain't really got no problem with that fight per se. I think he needs to go ahead and clear that up because it was kind of controversy. But because you know, a lot of people felt that Pitbull did a lot better in that fight than most people thought. You said Haney versus all of them. Let's go. Yeah, man. Devin about the shit too. Devin and Shakur, it seems like they ain't turning down no smoke. They ain't turning down no smoke. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about to be turned down no smoke. And Devin ain't got no choice because he's a champion. So whoever coming his way, he gonna have to fight. It's unfortunate though he can't keep the belts for a while though, because he ain't gonna be able to keep them belts for too long. He ain't gonna be able to keep making that weight. And if he looks bad against Loma and still wins the fight, he's still gonna be moving up. You said so. What's next for Tank? Pitbull Cruz. I say Pitbull Cruz 100%. I don't see nobody else he can fight right now outside of Pitbull Cruz or one of the top talent like Shakur or Devin or somebody like that. But he's gonna be fighting Pitbull Cruz, man. That's exactly what's about to happen. He will be fighting the Pitbull, man. Pitbull is at the fight. You know what I'm saying? And he about to get that Tank fight again. He already know he about to get the fight. He already know. Yeah, man. That's who he about to fight, Natty. Not Zay. That's who he about to fight, man. It's not 100%. I know shit like that. But we already know what they about to be on. Calvin Ford making Devin starve. You know, Shakur and them, well, you know, they got to get their numbers up. So, yeah, they gonna fight Pitbull, man. They gonna fight the Pitbull, man. That's what it is, man. They ain't fighting no Haneys or no Stevensons or no Johnsons or no Jones or nothing like that anytime soon, bro. And I like Tank a lot. I like Tank. Tank's that dude, man, but he's one of those fighters they gonna be moving for monetary gain only. Like they're not gonna really put Tank Davis in any compromising fights to where you know he go lose. They're not gonna do that. He's worth too much now. And even though Tank Davis is very capable of winning those fights, it's just too much risk. You know, those guys are just too good. So we'll rather have a black versus brown fight, pack the house. The Latino fans are gonna show up and support no matter what. You know, I wonder when that's gonna finally grow old. You know what I'm saying? When that's gonna finally be over with, man. Oh, speaking of this, AB came out today and has this to say. It was pretty funny. AB's funny even in times like this. He says, for these past few days, I've been fighting against myself and found out how tough a task will be to beat me because I ain't going. I just got to cut off all my vices. I have quite a few, and I look at them like cancer because, yeah, one day I can cut them out, but then they can always come back more effective than before and be the cause of my death in life or be the death to my gift and talent God gave me. These are the things I suffered from. Alcohol addiction. He says, if they don't get what I like, then I like what they got. So he was just drinking whatever, right? And then he says sexual temptation. He says, I will a pumpkin pie out of pumpkin if there was a pussy at the bottom of it. And then he says, gambling. We could bet on anything, and I will be down with it no matter if it's who could spit the furthest. We could shoot craps or CeeLo and playing cards. Hell, I will bet I could take more shits a day than your newborn baby because in my eyes, any bet is a great bet. AB should have been a comedian, man. And then he says, they say you can't work on nothing if you don't take accountability. So I want to say sorry to my coach, Uncle Coach Kenningham, because he worked his ass off to get me to focus, lose weight, and be sharp to fight again. I also want to apologize to Don King because he didn't have to take a chance on me, especially after hearing the whole boxing world slander my name. I feel like this is my last chance, so it's time to live or die with boxing. Last but not least, I want to apologize to my fans. Without y'all, I won't be who I am today. I love all y'all. End quote. AB. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for AB, man. I'm rooting for AB. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says Bud Crawford and Nayo Inoue are not these three. No. Those guys are next, man. They're coming up. But yeah, that's what AB had to say. And yeah, AB, I guess I heard he missed the press conference or something with this Bill Hutchinson guy he's supposed to be fighting. Don King found him a dude named Bill Hutchinson to beat up on. Hopefully, AB makes the best of it and lets his hands go. We need to see a highlight reel of AB letting his hands go, stopping somebody. You said the Bud era is over with. The lightweight division is taking over. Man, I'm telling you, man, these young fighters, man, they taking over, bro. They the hottest names in boxing right now. Score, Devin Tank, Frank, Keyshawn, all those names. They hot right now. The whole lightweight division is really the main focus point I feel like boxing fans is paying attention to right now. Is the lightweight division. Spencer Crawford essentially let these young guys take the juice from them, man. Waiting too long. Now boxing fans don't even care to talk about the Spencer Crawford fight no more, man. Don't even want to talk about it no more. Like both group of fans don't even want to talk about it no more, man. They waited too long, bro. They waited way too long. Haney will beat Tank with ease. So I said, man, so many people that's like, Devin go beat this dude. Shakur go beat that dude. Tank go beat both of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't lying, Mike Decree. He said that's why Pitbull pulled out of the Shakur fight, but Pitbull don't got to sell. Nah, he don't got to sell tickets, bro. Pitbull ain't no draw in the sport like that, bro. He ain't no draw, bro. He is not no draw. But guess what? He gonna still get that Tank fight. He gonna still get that rematch before Devin or Shakur would. And they way more popular than he is, even though he Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, we already know what it is for real. They really tough fighters. They really, really serious and disciplined fighters, and they ready. And we want to make sure we can have leverage over those dudes, and they don't seem like they go forward on that shit. Do you think Haney will re-sign with Top Rank after Lomas is country? Yeah, I think they will. I think they like it over there with Top Rank, man. They get to use that gym and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think Bill and Devin like Top Rank. Top Rank is good for them anyway for right now. Because Top Rank is going to keep them busy. And Top Rank got a lot of the smaller lightweight fighters too. Yeah, I think, yeah, because with PBC sometimes, man, you don't know when you go fight. A lot of those dudes don't know when they gonna be fighting and shit. A lot of those dudes be on the shelf, you know. So I think Top Rank is good for building fighters and stuff like that. Devin Haney just so happens to be the undisputed champion. So yeah, he got the Loma fight, which is a big fight, pay-per-view fight. And whatever's you know, whatever they want to do with him. Do they want to put him and Shakur in there with each other right now? That's something they're gonna have to sit at the table and talk about, really. I'm sure the fighters will do it if push comes to shove, right? But do Bob Arum and then want to put Shakur and Devin in there with each other right now? Because you want to have one, because Devin likely going to be moving up soon. I'm looking at it from a businessman standpoint. Devin's going to be likely moving up soon. Do you want to put him in there with Shakur right now and kind of, you know, you want to have kind of, the more the better, right? The more the better. So I don't know if Top Rank would be willing to do that right now. And Floyd knows this. Floyd knows this. But if it was up to the sanction bodies, boxing was ran like the UFC. Gervonta Tank Davis would have to fight Devin Haney, bro. Or Devin Haney would have to fight Tank. But that's not how boxing works, man. That's not how it works at all. Tank Davis is going to be able to pick and choose and do what he wants to do. Yo, hit that like button for your boy. You said Top Rank got that sink or swim program, though. Yeah, man, if you ask the right fans, they'll tell you Top Rank don't match their fighters up well. I think both of them put their fighters in tough fights. And I think PBC more recently started putting their fighters in tougher fights. More recently, I noticed it. Top Rank, they kind of been doing it. But you may not just know who these dudes are sometimes. And just because you don't know who they are don't mean they're not good fighters. But that's just the way it goes. But I think lately they both been matching their fighters up pretty tough. They have. PBC has and Top Rank has. You said Top Rank should do it now. Devin Shakur could be another trilogy. Yeah, man. Look, if they want to do it now, they could. If they want to say, you know what, let's go back to the old school. Let's have Devin and Shakur fight right now while Devin can still comfortably make the weight. They could do that, bro. It's up to them. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing it now. See it now, we go see it later. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to the fans to not write these fighters up. I think that's what everybody's worried about. I think that's what a lot of the fighters, not even just the fighters, but the suits too, is worried that the fans are going to write these guys off. If the fighter loses, are the fans going to still support this guy to see him become a 2-time champion, a 3-time champion like they used to back in the day? See, fighters didn't get written off like they used to, like they do today. Fighters in boxing, anyway, you have a high probability, a high chance of getting written off if you take a loss. Taking a loss in boxing is really, really like, you know what I'm saying? Taking one loss in boxing is like taking 10 MMA losses. That's just what it feels like. Being an overall fight fan and watching other sports, you know, Muay Thai, them fighters take a loss, man. Them fans don't give a shit they lost, bro. They don't care their favorite fighter lost. They still go sell tickets. But in boxing, man, it's a huge fear. Huge fear. My investment can go to shambles because the fans don't believe in them no more. And then we in the social media age too, where everything's just. But yeah, man, I see Tank fighting Pitbull next. I don't see. I just don't see him fighting Shakur or nothing like that anytime soon. If you ask me who will win between the three of them, that's really, really, really hard to say. That's something that's really, really debatable. Now, if I was a biased fan, I'll probably just say like Tank or Devin or Shakur. But if I'm honest, I'm like, man, I really can't say. But if you really made me pick, I'll probably say Shakur Stevenson. If you made me pick, if I absolutely had to pick right now who's the best between who I feel will win, who would be the last man standing, who will be the next in the next era, I'll probably say Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, that's right, y'all. Smash that like button. I'll probably say Shakur Stevenson. Because, yeah, I say him. I'll say him. Well, hey, I can see Tank. You know, Tank can do it all. He can box. He got speed. He got power. He has the IQ. He has the aura. He got the juice. It's gonna be really hard to beat a guy like Tank. And the reason why I think Tank could beat Devin is because I don't think Devin will be 100% at 135. We gonna see how he looks against Loma, but based off what I know about Devin Haney as of right now, he's having a hard time making that weight, and he didn't look too great going into his fight with George Kambosos, even though he performed okay. I think Tank Davis. I think Devin Haney will be a much better, stronger fighter at 140 pounds. We probably don't even see the best of Devin Haney because he's depleting himself so much to make that weight. So I think Tank could probably beat Devin at 135. 140 different. 140, that's different. He said, and now we want Teo to get stomped out by Taylor. Yeah, that's absolutely. Yeah, Teo's about to get his ass beat, bro. We already know what's about to happen. Josh Taylor is going to be bad for him. It's going to be all wrong for him, man. It's going to be all wrong for Teofimo Lopez, bro. And that's in good riddance. In good riddance, bro. You said it depends on the boxer. Look at Pitbull. Yeah, that's true. Pitbull lost, and he gained thousands and thousands of fans. You know, he gained thousands and thousands of fans. Yeah, Teo's going to continue to be talking. That's the thing. Teofimo Lopez ain't going to stop talking. He going to keep talking. He ain't going to back down on nothing. He didn't come out and say, you know, my bad. I'm sorry, you guys. But nah, he ain't say. And it's cool. I don't even care for no apology. Stand on that shit, bro. Stand on that shit. So when Josh Taylor beating the shit out of you, I don't want to hear you in the stage talking about you still got it. I don't want to see no praying hands. I don't want to see you start Bible thumping. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Just get the fuck up out the way, bro. You said, I don't care. Oh, I forgot about Canelo fight, bro. I forgot Canelo's fighting John Ryder next week. Ah, boo. Boo. He's fighting a poor man's version of himself. So that fight's gonna look, they're gonna both be looking the same up in there. It's gonna be funny as hell. Canelo's slicker though, but they're gonna be the same stocky dudes that's throwing heavy leather. And yeah, it's gonna be the same looking dudes in there. It's gonna be funny as hell, but we gonna see, man. I guess the only reason why that fight would be interesting is just to see if Canelo's really on a decline. To see if Canelo, you know, because a lot of people is thinking Canelo's on a tail end right now. You says I'm a Ryan fan, so I'm biased, but after that fight, I Tank one of the most well-rounded with the Eagle Eyes power. Yeah, man. Hey, Tank is very well-rounded, bro. Defense, power, speed, IQ. Tank checking all the fucking boxes, bro. He's checking all the boxes. Tank Davis is checking all the boxes. He's probably a complete boxer. Like Bud Crawford. Complete. You put him in any situation, he's going to be able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? You put him in any situation, he's going to be able to handle it. He'll eventually figure it out. Not to mention Tank Davis has that power. You make one mistake on Tank, man, he could change that fight instantly. Salute to Johnny Boy for the super chat. He says, unfortunately, with Floyd still running the show, we won't see Tank in with either of those two. Floyd wants him to fight Teo next, which makes, yeah, I know, bro. He wants Tank to fight Teo, but guess what? Teo's at 140. I thought Tank wasn't going to 140 no more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, we know what Floyd's doing, man. And certain sectors of the internet are calling for what it is, man. And over here is one of those places, bro. Floyd Mayweather is going to continue to have Tank Davis on his Latino tour. Okay? That's just what it is, bro. He's not about to have him fight none of those dudes because Floyd knows boxing. And he knows they have a chance to beat his fighter. That's what it is. It's not about them getting their numbers up. It shouldn't even matter. Those are some of the biggest names that he could fight right now. Who's bigger than those two? Outside of you fought Ryan Garcia, who was a draw, right? Popular. But who was the next best popular guy? Who? Who's more popular than Devin Haney, if not Ryan Garcia? Pitbull Cruz ain't even got a blue check last time I checked, right? So Hector Luis Garcia, Like those numbers show, the numbers tell it all. You know what I'm saying? The numbers tell the story. So I mean, we already know what's about to happen. I expect to see him fight Pitbull. The numbers Pitbull fight would be a lot better though, because Pitbull Cruz, they're gonna really. He came into that fight to win. He made a really good account of himself. So, and it was a split decision if I'm not mistaken too. So, yeah, Pitbull Cruz is next for Tank Davis, man. Hey, yeah, Canelo is on pay-per-view. Yes, Canelo's on pay-per-view, bro. Yep, Canelo Alvarez is on pay-per-view. It's next week, Cinco de Mayo. Fighting John Ryder in Mexico, man. So, Canelo's tune-up fight against John Ryder. You go see how that plays out. A lot of people think Canelo's on a decline. We go see. But yeah, man. Shakur, Tank, and Dev, man. Can't wait to see what happens with these three dudes. Devin got the next big fight coming up. We just seen Shakur have his fight, his lightweight debut against Yoshino. Superb performance. Gervonta Tank Davis rocked the house against Ryan Garcia. And now we're waiting on Devin Haney to do his job against the high-tech boxing wizard, Vasily Lomachenko. So, yeah, we can't overlook Loma. You know, Loma's been real quiet. We can't overlook Loma in that fight. You know, even though Devin may have the size advantage, even though Devin may have the size advantage and stuff like that, one thing we know about that fight is that Devin, he's having a hard time making 135. And Lomachenko, he's a smart dude. He may use that to his advantage. To steal the thunder from Devin. So, yeah, man, we can't overlook Lomachenko, but a lot of us expect him to get the job done. So, yeah, that's a big fight for Devin Haney. Kambosos twice. Lomachenko. Who else he fought? Linares, Jojo Diaz. Devin Haney's starting to add some names to his resume, you know. Former champions and stuff like that. Shakur Stevenson as well. So, yeah, man, I'm waiting for Tank Davis to really take boxing by the horns and really surpass guys like Floyd and Canelo. He has the potential to, but will he do it? I don't know. But tell me what you guys think, man. Much love to all you dudes. You said if Loma wins. Oh, you said what if Loma wins? Oh, shit, man. That's going to change everything, bro. If Loma wins, he'll probably call out Tank. I think Loma will go for the Tank fight. Tank might go for that fight. That's going to change everything if Loma beats Devin. That's going to change everything. It's going to change the whole boxing conversation, bro. If Loma beats Devin. That's going to be a hell of a conversation, too. We go see, man. I think Lomachenko is the toughest opponent, even at 34 years old. You know, one may say Lomachenko's on a downslide now, but I still think that's the hardest opponent than any of these other two guys that fought yet, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko is definitely the toughest guy. So Devin Haney's going to have the toughest guy on his resume in Lomachenko. Ryan Garcia isn't, you know, and Garcia, the other Garcia, and Pitbull and all those dudes, nah, man, they not Lomachenko, bro. So, yeah, Lomachenko is going to be the toughest dude on any of these three guys' resume. You said if Loma wins or loses, he may retire. He might just retire, bro. He might retire. If Loma wins, he might retire. Got all the belts again, become undisputed. He might retire and just go ahead and hang it up. Because Loma, let's be honest, he's not a real 135-pounder at all. He's just thugging it out up there. Lomachenko's thugging it out. So that's why I got a lot of respect for Lomachenko. You don't hardly hear me say anything bad about Loma because he thugging it out right now at 135. He's a very small guy in comparison to a lot of them other dudes. And he's still up there. He ain't, you know. So, yeah, I respect that. So, yeah. Because he's really a 130-pounder. 126 maybe. But he's at the 135 fighting the bigger dudes and shit. So, yeah, I respect it. But I expect Devin to win that fight. You know, Devin Haney still ain't in his prime yet. Go see how he fights at 135 pounds, man. Yeah, I think so too. I think Shakur beat Loma probably the easiest. I think he'll have the easiest time with Loma. I think he would. I can see Devin having some trouble with Lomachenko. I can see it. Devin got to be careful, man. Don't get too caught up into what the people are saying. You know what I'm saying? I was about to close it up, but I just want to say this. I don't think Devin should get. I know he's the heavy favorite by many, and when you start to see that, you start to believe that. You see it by so many people, you start to believe yourself to the point where you already got this thing signed, sealed, delivered, and it's done. But no, man, go up in there. Lomachenko is going to be. This is Lomachenko's like last run, so I expect to see the best version of Loma that we have seen. You know what I'm saying? Because this is Loma's last run. Jermaine Ortiz's fight was his comeback fight from being over there in Ukraine. So I wasn't expecting him to look spectacular, but I expect Lomachenko to look his best that we've seen him in this fight with Devin Haney because he knows this is gonna be his toughest fight. So yeah, man, Devin Haney got to go into this fight with no false sense of security. Go up in there like, look, man, I gotta go up in there like this dude is the champion. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go up in there like this dude's the champion. And then we can continue this storyline between these three dudes. Because if Loma puts a monkey wrench in this shit, then it's going to change everything. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.